But that's what he talked about.
All right.
Okay.
That 70s show. Now, did you watch that 70s show?
I think I may have seen.
So you remember his guy?
I don't remember him.
He's the next guy that was under Ashton Kutcher on that 70s show, main character.
So he's going to prison.
That 70s show actor, Danny Masterson, gets 30 years to life in prison for, you know what, 2 women.
So he violated
2 women. Oh, a judge sentenced that 70s show star Danny Masterson to 30 years to life in prison Thursday for, you know what, 2 women, giving them some relief after they spoke in court about the decades of damage he inflicted. When you blanked this person, she said, with me, you stole from me, said one woman to Masterson when he was convicted. That's what that thing does. And I can't say the word. It rhymes with great. A theft of the spirit. You are pathetic, disturbed, and completely violent, she said. The world is better off with you in prison.
Why does he get 30 years to life and Bill Cosby is out?
Because he old.
Didn't he violate women too?
Mm-hmm. Los Angeles Superior Court judge, see, it's the judge. I told you that. They have discretion. They can decide to give you probation. They can see, they have a number that they can go up to, and they'll do that. Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Charlene, there you go, as a woman, so you know she's going to throw the book at him, handed down the sentence to the 47-year-old to 47. He might as well say that's it for him.
Yeah, his life.
After hearing statements from the women and pleas from the fairness from defense attorneys, the actor, who has been in custody since May, sat in court wearing a suit. Masterson watched the women without visible reaction as they spoke. He maintains his innocence, and his attorneys plan to appeal. So that's probably why he's not saying nothing, because he know he's going to appeal. Mm-hmm. Now, they talked about he got a lot of letters in support from a lot of actors.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Wow. And he has a girlfriend and a wife and all this other stuff.
These women could be fabricating. They could be adding things. We don't know.
We don't know.
Sometimes that violating, women being violated is hard to prove.
It says the other woman Masterson was found guilty of doing that too, has not shown an ounce of remorse for the pain he caused. That's what she said. She told the judge, I knew he belonged behind bars for the safety of all women he came into contact with. I am so sorry and I'm so upset. I wish I'd report him sooner to the police. Now, they said they waited to report it.
But here's the thing I don't understand. Like you're saying, the judges and their discretion and who makes the decision on how long that person should be serve in prison or whatever. I don't think 30 years to life is that. Murderers have gotten 30 years before 30 years. So I really think that's harsh.
Both attacks, they said, took place in Masterson's Hollywood area home in 2003 when he was at the height of his fame.
That's 20 years ago.
The 70s show. They could not reach a verdict on the third count, an allegation that Masterson also blanked a longtime girlfriend. The judge sentenced the actor after rejecting a defense motion for a new trial that was argued earlier Thursday. The sentence was the maximum allowed. I told you, it's up to the judge. It means Masterson will be eligible for parole after serving 25 and a half years, but can be held in prison for life.
And I don't agree with that. Not to diminish the act, because that he truly hurt people. Bill Cosby is at home now.
Yeah.
And how many women did he even violate? 30 years to life. I've seen murderers leave who has taken lives from this earth. These women are still talking. Mm-hmm. Their lives are not taken. Yes, they're shattered. They're hurt. And I pray that they get healed. But 30 years to life?
It says it's his life that will be impacted by what you decide today, Masterson's attorney said. And the life of his 9-year-old daughter, who means the world to him and to whom he means the world too. After hearing, Holly said in a statement that Mr. Masterson did not commit the crimes for which he has been convicted. She said a team of appellate lawyers has identified a number of significant evidentiary and constitutional issues with this conviction, which they are confident it will be overturned. Prosecutors allege that Masterson used his prominence in the Church of Scientology, where all 3 women were also members, to avoid consequences for decades after the attack, And the women blamed the church for their hesitancy in going to police about him. At the sentencing hearing, one of the women who, like Masterson, was born into the church, said she was shunned and ostracized for going to authorities in 2004. She said, I lost everything. I lost my religion. I lost my ability to contact anyone I known or loved my entire life. I didn't exist outside of Scientology world. I had to start my life all over again at 29. It seemed the world I knew didn't want me to live.
How many years does R. Kelly have?
Life. He'll be in there forever. So he'll
be in there
like 50 years, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess each state is different. Each judge is different, but
it said they was at his home when he drugged them.
He did what Bill Cosby did. That's what I was saying. Bill Cosby is at home. What is this? Well, what kind of judge did Bill Cosby's judge like his jokes and say, I'm gonna...
No, he saw he was
I'm only going to do him 10, 15 years.
Yeah, he saw he was old.
Come on.
And that was like 20, 30 women, wasn't it?
Yes, to this man's 3. I'm sorry, our laws is just not together. It's not the same. I mean, until I see our laws really step up and do what it needs to do when it deals with people who have taken lives. When you have taken a life off this earth, we understand you're in there for life or you either execute it, however way they do it. But 30 years to life because you violated someone. Oh, I don't get it.
So there you go.
I'm sorry.
So let's see what people say about that. I don't know how many people watch that 70s show. A lot of people watch the 70s show. But they said he got a lot. I think he being cool because he's appealing it. Okay. I think that's why he's not.
Got it.
Because most of the time they go, oh, you have to pick him up off the floor. But he was cool, they said.
And they may even appeal if he's still guilty. They may lessen the time.
Yeah.
If he,
I don't know.
We'll see.